testing came around in the late 80s, right? And because of that, all these people, because mitochondrial DNA testing is actually pretty easy.
Yeah.
The minute they figured out how to do it, they were like, oh, fuck, we could track humans 100,000 years backwards. And started going all over the planet, and there was like the Nova episodes, and that dude that went up to Siberia, and they tracked everybody, the Indians with the teeth and thing, but they never knew where Sumerians were from, and you know why? Can you think back to the time frame of the end of the 20th century? Iraq was locked down because of the Iraq War.
Okay.
And Sumerians, because the original Sumer was somewhere in Iraq, right, in the Mesopotamian region, even though the rivers, the land masses have moved over the last 7,000 years, but they couldn't get there. Nobody could get there. And in March of 2003, when we invaded Iraq, I was amazed that one of the first planes, I remember watching this, one of the first planes, a bunch of people getting out from the UN with briefcases and all this equipment, they were on dollies. And at the time I was watching it, I'm like, what is that? It turns out they were mitochondrial DNA researchers that were looking for Sumerians. And that's when I first started in 2003. I was like, boy, they really are interested in that. So anyway, it turns out 2 years later, with the study, that they found the genetic, they found the genetic, what did he say?
They only listen to Troll when he tells them run the marbles.
Yeah.
Hey, you could probably run those.
Can I keep these stuff?
Yeah, you could probably run marbles. You guys should get in this because you could get cool stuff.
You follow on Twitch? It's just at play, right?
Yeah,
don't roll the marbles.
Don't roll the marbles, dude.
Exclamation point play.
Yeah, I play on one word. Don't run it, dude.
What's it called?
GhostsofUr.
All one word. Ghosts of Ur on.
No caps.
Oh, there's a...
Right here.
That'll do it. That'll learn you.
So anyway,
They
2 years later, in 2005, they come out with the research and they found who the genetic descendants of Sumerians are. And it turns out they're like these trashy people that live in southern Basra called the Marsh Arabs. Like if you live in Iraq, they're like the dirtbags. They're like, and they live in the marshes in southern Basra. But here's the shocking part of the study. From 7,000 years ago, 15% of their haplogroup DNA was Northwestern Europeans, and sent all the researchers on their heads. And because these were the first on the planet 7,000 years ago, and the first technology, somehow people shitting outside that had no technology walked 3,000 miles to go to Sumeria, Northwestern European. And I was like, what? And I kept reading that year after year. All the interesting people had different theories. It was gene creep. It was something, but most European groups, the Bell Beaker societies, the Helvetii, all this stuff, they were all moving both north and east and west, but nothing.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Nothing moved straight diagonal line to the Middle East. Yet somehow got there. There were no societies that genetically crept down. So animals went. Like in a nomadic society where you were in a group of 8 people and you only lived till you were 25 years old, one of you fucking took off one day and walked 3 miles.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And you bred with people in Sumeria, and Sumerians were all 15%
After a long walk, you really want to get
right? Yeah. So anyway, this game is based...
You got to clean the
So then if you go back to 3800 BCE, all of these characters are racially traded and named after archaeological digs. I went to these digs in Scotland and England and Ireland.
That's pretty cool.
give me those map cards. And,
if you
Urbag.
Google it, there's a Manx dig,
tile
there's
dig.
a Westay dig. This Broadgar,
That's
Ty
a re-
digs.
that's a real interesting dig. The Broadgar
Brandon, are
dig.
you winning?
Oh,
He's just following because I'm cool.
is this buckshot?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're in the lead or not, because it's gonna, at the end it splashes you into a bullseye and it's whoever's closest. You could be in 5th place or 6th place right now. Is Troll in here?
No.
He's not. So
I
he
did
just
not
wasn't
see
here
Troll.
today. Wow,
Wow.
we got
You
lucky.
saw the dress.
Jimmy, the towel
You
bag.
got lucky.
Dude, towel bag.
We got lucky. We had new people in
somebody
here
at
and
the
he wasn't
bullseye.
here.
2 people at the bullseye. 3 people at the bullseye.
Who's closest right now?
I had
Johnny
just,
Danger, dude, you won.
I hit just outside.
I feel like John's not going to fit in this. Might have to give it to
Those
him.
were shade, huh?
I have a skinny
Johnny
friend.
Danger.
There you go, Johnny Danger.
Johnny Danger.
There you go,
You get the
that's
Nana
yours.
shirt.
Is
Oh,
Is that
what
cake?
happened there?
Well, not the
I
case.
was like, is there?
I got a skinny friend.
Milk
right
jug.
now.
That's why. That's why.
Capes.
Brandon's like,
You always have a fat friend and a skinny friend. So whatever.
Brandon's like, there, Gabe. I want one.
No capes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, cool, right? Though you guys come in and play anytime you want. As a matter of fact, I was saying before that on weekend nights and stuff like that, we'd sit around and.
Well, it was funny because
Yeah, we'd hang out afterwards.
When I was looking
also
at,
as well.
when I saw the stream last night, I was like, oh, they're streaming right now. Like, that's awesome. Like, they're just,
No, it's a rerun.
Yeah.
We're gonna run this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can look at yourself like tonight at 7. You'll just see it. Right.
Well, we would do
I will.
if anytime we hang out after hours playing with anybody who comes in, it's a fresh stream.
You know, there's
anyway.
guys I game with that I use this stream to talk to
Okay.
instead of logging into Discord because it's always on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they know that too.
Yeah.
Because my name and my tune in WoW is GhostsofUr, and
Okay.
that's originally how it came up. I'm not in a guild, but all the guilds I play with.
Yeah.
They're always like, they know to type in, like, you getting on, and I'll say, yeah. You know, I'm not because I leave it running in the house.
So you guys are now just kind of focused on
Sales, growth.
growing.
Yeah,
kinda
that's all we can
getting,
do. Right,
getting,
exactly, yeah.
getting
There's
processes
there's
stores.
1,200 copies of this in this building right now when we stopped.
Yeah.
And it's probably only 900. It's probably 904.
Yeah,
Because
somewhere
we've
around
been selling. It's not. It
Okay.
just goes. It's anemic compared to how much we can make them. We can make. You know how many of these we can produce an hour in
You
this
said
place?
100.
100 an hour.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
If 100 people went out right now, we could replace them in an hour.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How much inventory you try to keep on stock?
Well, 5,000 is what is in the building.
Okay.
Well, not anymore, but
Right.
yeah,
And then you're,
40.
We have it's like 4,700 or
you're
something
selling
like
on
that.
Amazon, eBay, and
Amazon, eBay, Walmart. Yeah, we had an eBay
Board
account for
Game Geek.
okay.
Board Game Geek. Yeah, there's a lot of places you can do it. Speaking of that, somebody got dice early this morning. Somebody,
Yeah, I
dude,
let
people
'em know.
order these dice.
You were telling us.
Yeah, yeah. You said that they had one game that just came with like 2 6-sided dice.
Yeah, if you Google that, this is the original game that this is based on that my daughter and I ordered from the London Museum called the Game of, if you Google the Game of Ur. And actually, we're starting to show up when I was doing this the other day.
That's good.
Yeah,
big.
I know.
Huge.
You guys got a website and everything on?
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Okay, see that? See that right there? That's called Game of 20 Squares. Trying to see if I can get to images here. Amazon. You know what? Oh, that was a good image though. I probably could have used it. Yeah. So here's the interesting part about it. When I was talking to that kid that bought the dice, I'm like way too ADD for phones, man. Do you guys play any computer games? Sitting at my rig all night, and then I use my phone, and I'm like, I forget what I'm doing. Takes
What are we
some.
playing now?
So that wow,
It's that Android.
yeah,
I'm
just
just
wow.
gonna throw that out.
Wow,
So
and Path
angry
of
back
Exile.
there.
Okay, so that's the game of Ur.
The cat.
That's the original game from 1635 they
He's
found in
hungry.
the ziggurat of Ur when they found it. An Italian guy in the middle of nowhere. Because Ur used to be on the water, Straits of Hormuz, but because land shift. Ur is actually a ziggurat in the middle of nowhere now, if you look it up. But anyway, that's the game that they found. And that's the game that humans played for thousands of years before backgammon. And you can see the dice.
Yeah.
That's like that. These symbols don't change. Those symbols could be with the extra cards. You just set them right in here,
Yeah.
in that shape.
Yeah.
You just set them right there, and you have the game of Ur already in the box. We didn't even realize that after years until the other
You can,
day.
you can just like
When a
throw,
guy-
throw rules on your
Somebody
website.
actually.
You know,
put it
because
up.
a guy, when he said he bought the dice, I said, "Oh, I have a copy of that." When he was the one telling me they sent square dice, I'm like, "How can you play?" And he's like, "You can't." And I said, "What did they send?" And he goes, "They sent it on a mat." It's like a picture of him. And I thought, oh, we have a mat.
Right.
And we have 20 blank squares that we send with the game.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, and the symbol.
It's
we could
already
just put the symbol.
in-house.
Yeah, so you got the original game of Ur.
Yeah.
If you wanted it already built in. Super cool. Oh, it's always evolving and always learning. And we smelt all this. You know, believe it or not, we can go as fast as an injection molder here.
Can we see like some of
The smelting room's loaded with games actually because we're 5,000 ahead.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you can see inside. Yeah, here, I'll show you.
You can take a peek, but the navigating, it's not
Yeah,
gonna
the smelter
happen.
room, because we got 5,000 ahead.
Ooh,
Yeah.
with the box.
Did you show? You put that down.
Yeah, show that off. Okay, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow 9 a.m. testing years ago, we found out that the way they did it in is that the tips were painted.
Okay.
And the problem is they wore off
Yeah.
really fast. We'd only play like 2 or 3 games, and as you pick them up, throw them, pick them up, throw them, and I'll start wearing off.
Yeah.
And we did designs where we had it different colors and all this, but again, it got weighted and weird. So then we found out that if you just take the strip in there and it works perfectly, and then it never wears off. And you can see that 3. 2s get you a free turn.
Okay.
And turns all go the same. You roll, you always roll. You always start your turn by rolling, and then you move square by square, resolving it as you move around the map with each of these characters. And there's 2 ways to win. The first and most generic way. Oh yeah, there's rules. The first and most generic way is just going the ziggurats as they come out and buying them with lapis, which is on these cards.
Okay.
You'll notice that's 5 lapis. That's the most that's on any card, and lapis is just this thing here. Lapis was the money they used back in Sumeria. That is only 1, but it's a giant weapon. And they're colored just like in World of Warcraft or any other, like in the green and blue and purple for epics. And like that's an epic, but it's only worth 1 lapis. So in your card limit of 6 that you have down, when you get these Nisiamuk cards, you're going to have a combination of armor and lapis.
Okay.
Armor you use to fight anything in the... Yeah, that's probably, I was thinking that. I'm not on there, right?
Your head's above it.
Are we live? Okay. How's Ange doing? She needs to go like this. It's John, was it?
John. And Brandon.
Brandon, that's right. That doesn't look like that's doing it either. I just got Andy saying yes. But anyway, so you move to the ziggurats and you buy the maps with this lapis by rolling the 20-sided die wherever it is. And the galas that are in the ziggurats, when you roll it, you've got, it's going to say 20, up to 20, or it's going to say, 14. You either have that or you don't, and you buy it. Once you have all 4 maps in this mountain range that's put down randomly by whoever is the gala, you draft at the beginning of the game, because there's characters here that you like more than others.
Yeah.
They're all different. Here's Wesley. So we'll go through a game. Where's Klein?
Is he playing?
Yeah, I might as well, yeah. Did you tell him no?
I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, we'll have him. Yeah, they all do something different. That's Brodgar. Brodgar is this dude here. These are all based on archaeological digs from the 800 BC Northwestern Europeans, believe it or not.
Okay.
There's a lot of lore to the game and who these characters are and what they do and what Sumeria is, but you don't need to know any of that to play, believe it or not.
That's right.
Oh yeah, you're way off. Can't. One of the problems is he's got. Hey, Hagee, put the full screen on us so that we can see. You guys met Ange. This is Klein.
Hi, I'm John.
Klein, Paul's my first name.
Brandon.
John?
John.
Brandon.
Brandon?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
That's gross.
I was on Discord for 4 hours as I was playing Arena
Okay.
in World of Warcraft. You ever play World of Warcraft?
I have not.
You ever? Really? You?
I played for like a hot minute. My buddy wanted to get into it, and I just wanted to do a druid.
Yeah.
So I did a druid until I turned into a Barret level 10, and then I haven't played it since.
How recently was that?
10 years ago?
Yeah, I was gonna say because the game's been around for it's going on like 18 years. People make fun of you for playing World of Warcraft, but I'm like, it's like the old go-to.
I used to play City of Heroes.
Yeah.
That was my MMO of choice, was City of Heroes. I played that for probably 6 or 7 years. I was actually there on the day they shut it down. It's actually back now. So
I liked Rift too.
yeah,
played
I
Rift.
liked.
I played a lot of Rift.
So what happened with City of Heroes is Cryptic Studios went under. And they took the game with it.
That was that huge huge craziness where it turned up a year later. with somebody
It turned
else.
up 7 years.
Or yeah,
It was like
yeah.
seven to 10 years later. It just happened like 2 years ago.
Yeah, and it had a huge fan base, and they were all pissed something happened with it. Or
Well,
something.
because there was a group of people that data mined all of the server information, and they've had these private servers going since the game shut down.
Yeah, I can't remember. I remember reading that because it had a huge fan base.
Yeah, it had
You ever
these
play
pri-
Eve?
I love to play Eve.
I hated Eve.
I would
I
love.
played for a month. I was pissed.
That's how I was too. Eve is.
You get ganked. So
Right.
dude, that is so.
Eve is the most intensive game like I've ever read about.
Yeah, it's cool.
I wanted to do it just for the ecosystem. Like I'm a banker. Like I love
Yeah.
the ecosystem side of it. But,
Yeah, I
like,
was mining. I had a
Yeah.
mining fleet and everything, and then I got ganked.
Yeah.
I'm in a high security zone.
Right.
Fuck.
Right.
Yeah, dudes warp in, gank, you leave, and then go ha ha ha.
But
and
to
I'm
like read those news articles where it's like Eve
Spent
battle
millions of
costs
dollars on a battle.
Eve battle costs hundreds of thousands of like real dollars.
Like hundreds of thousands.
well,
of
because
real
the
money.
yeah, because the financial ecosystem,
Right.
their guilds are
Yeah.
like people that are like
Right.
24/7 on
Right.
that shit. Yeah, it's funny because my son was like, "Let's play Eve." I'm like, "All right." So you waste so much time
Yep.
setting up, and then you get ganked, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I actually sent an angry email to
Did
the
you?
company. Yeah, I'm like, "This is BS, man."
Yeah, I haven't been really.
This is real life.
Recently.
Yeah.
The robber barons come in.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody needs a neutral oasis. 111. Klein, you got one.
Yep,
Here's one.
I do not have one.
Yeah.
So at the beginning of the game, oh yeah. So at the entirety of Sumer goes in this bag, and this is what makes it random.
Nathan and Justin are playing PoE again.
Yeah, PoE is
So,
awesome.
well, the new season came out.
Yeah, PoE is awesome. PoE is awesome, but it's such a time sink. That's my problem with it. Such a time sink. World of Warcraft's kind of like that too.
Yeah. That's why I had to get out of MMOs because I'm playing
Yeah,
nonsense.
they're all time sinks. You know. But if you've got 3 hours to kill, it's fun. And I'm a huge PvP guy.
3 hours was like City of Heroes was like the best PvP out there.
Yeah.
Probably World of Warcraft is better. City of Heroes was probably some of the best.
Battlegrounds, rated battlegrounds in World of Warcraft is just so good. I feel like I should have to pay them more money to play. It's that good. Okay, so here's how the game starts. This is a random group of 9 mountains, and some masterclass we leave these in the bag sometimes, but just to play the core rules, like this is how it is when you take it out. That's going to be distributed somewhere on the board by whoever is the gala. The gala gets to pick first, which is a great, and then it goes clockwise. It's a draft. And the person that picks last moves first with these dice. So that's how the draft works. Picking first is awesome, but you got to be the gala that takes the things out of the bag as people move. So that's
There
the
should be
downside to
another
it.
size in that combat dice.
Oh yeah, that's right. We all need the percentile dice. Yeah, there's 4 sets in the game, and you would just hand them to your friend.
Yeah, you just need a set.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll first, and the highest roll is the gala. And I have a 74. 21.
15.
17.
54, so it's me. All right, so he's going first. I'm drafting first. He gets these dice. I put these mountains down, and that is set up and go. I am gonna pick. I'll do something easy like you're gonna take Broadgar. Yeah, I gotta fix. Hey, is Troll here?
I don't think so. He hasn't said anything.
Okay, Troll, because there's new people here. Troll will be quietly watching. I'll take Beaker. So what Beaker does is Beaker turns discovery cards, which is what you get for having a turn. Like if you roll a 2 and you go here and then here, and you have not retreated, you didn't lose fights, you get a discovery card. He turns all discovery cards into Vanish.
Okay.
And Vanish just means like you attack me, you roll your combat dice, I say, you know what, I'm going to Vanish. And there's Vanish cards in there,
Okay.
but I can turn them all into Vanish.
Did we switch?
And I also get to steal.
The cameras switched.
Oh, yeah. Tell Hagee. Hagee! You got the cameras backwards.
Camera 2 and 3.
And should be at the top. just switch that. Anyway, the other function that he gets is when I go into a ziggurat, I can roll to steal it
Okay.
on a 1 through 50. Like I would just go into the ziggurat and I just got it free.
Okay.
Now, if I go 51 or over, I got caught stealing and kicked out of town.
Okay.
So that's the disadvantage.
So each one is like a separate like town, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, the ziggurats. We call them, they're sea states, ziggurats, whatever they are.
So unless you land on a neutral oasis, you have to battle something, or is it?
Some things are blank.
Okay.
Some
Okay.
things are blank.
The ziggurats are also neutral.
Okay.
Yeah. Ziggurats are neutral spaces. These neutral spaces are neutral spaces. And there's no other neutral spaces.
Okay.
And
Everything
then you
else.
pick a character.
Yeah, you're up with the character. I'm putting this down.
What's the easiest to play? Would you say?
They're all pretty. I think the hardest is Broadguard because he's like everybody else's ass. But they're all, they're all good. I'll just explain real fast. Westay moves diagonally. That's it. That's
Okay.
the only thing. But in this map, that's huge. No. He knows.
Or our heads are kind of.
Oh, I got you. I just need to do this.
I gotta bring this down a lot.
Actually, I gotta move that up a lot. I'm getting Brandon's whole thing going here. And you gotta tip yours down.
Yeah, I did. I'm waiting for it. There's like
Is the lag that long? The delay? Might
things
be.
going on.
I don't know what head was, but I want to handle.
Balfarg's good. But so now what Balfarg does is Balfarg moves through mountains
Okay.
freely.
Okay.
Everybody else is gonna get stopped by mountains.
Okay.
When like if I roll a 3 and I'm here and I pull a tile and that's mountain, I'm stopped unless I have a rope and hook in my discovery deck.
It's just waiting for when she moved it. No, I wouldn't touch it again.
I've still got too much Brandon and Klein in there. Why is that delay still very long? That is some seriously long delay. You got to come down with yours.
Yeah.
That's better. We went like 3 months never moving these cameras, and all the last 4 days we're moving the cameras all the time. Yeah. So the other thing is that when you go into a ziggurat and you roll this, you take 7 off. So that's an 18, but you'd only owe 11.
You're gonna
Okay.
pick Wesley?
Westay's good, man. It's funny, people always say Westay only moves diagonally.
Take
There's nothing
Max,
cool about it.
Well, if you're
going
yeah.
moving in linear,
Yeah. Especially like
Yes.
if you get stuck in a mountain or something like
Okay,
that.
you're Balfar.
Yeah, Westay, as the
Or
map
Westay.
comes out more, Westay gets stronger too.
Yeah.
The other thing is
I'm Broad.
when you lose to something on the map, you have to retreat.
Max.
Entering
Yeah.
a retreat, you have
Yeah.
to go backwards somewhere. Westay gets all kinds of retreat options.
Yeah.
Good guess.
Okay, so I got Beaker. We're good. Everything good. I'm gonna put the mountains down. Give myself something as the gala. I gotta give everybody their tiles, but I get to place this. Yeah. Do.
I'm trying to wait for the leg.
I am gonna do this. Now under this is Nana, the god of Ur, that you're trying to beat. Did you take Broadgar?
I did.
But of course,
So BS. People only takes Broadgar. He's Manx, he moves through water, and he gets plus 30 to all rolls against Sumer and against all of us
Okay.
on water. So he's basically the seafarer that you're just nervous
the
about.
pirate.
That's still gotta go. What's up, Andy Yao?
Why is it so not right?
It's just gotta crank. You're just not cranking on enough. Mine's good. The thing. Hey man, take autofocus off on the main camera, Hagee. I think he's got autofocus on. Okay, so I'm down. So you place your neutral oasis and your character wherever you want on the board.
Wherever, doesn't have to be anything.
No, nope. Can
Is
be
there any,
going-
like, so these are the things that we get.
No.
Okay. Oh.
Under here is Nana,
Okay.
but to beat Nana, you have to have the 4 ziggurats.
Okay.
So it doesn't really. The Ur Mountains are all just. I'll tell you why I put it here. Beaker turns all those discover cards into it. On every turn, I'm gonna. These are all neutral mountain tiles.
Okay.
I'm gonna get far, but I'm gonna get lots of discovery cards. So that's
Gotcha.
why I did it. She's gonna place somewhere near one of you,
Okay.
including me, because she wants to attack everybody on board and win by. That's the other way you can go to Nana. Everybody's player card.
Oh, so
Okay.
beat everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you get their abilities if you take their?
No, everybody has to say
I'll be the mature one.
We did play like that.
We've
We,
tried
yeah,
that.
we played that. It's a little sketchy because it's
Space
like,
Marine
It's huge,
69.
broken.
yeah, yeah, it's huge. Yeah. See, she's coming here to see what she can do against me.
Yeah.
And Klein's gonna go there, and he's gonna roll now. And that's set up in Ghosts of Ur. That's it.
Pretty good.
It is. It is. Especially because when you play it the first time, you put it away. It's in the box. You just take it out, and then you're done.
I'm gonna go 16.
Okay, so he knows by rolling that 2 that he's got a whole nother turn coming.
No, great, because you got.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now I'm just randomly pull this out, throw it down. That's Gilgamesh. That's one of the Ghosts of Ur.
Gilgamesh, the
Ghost
greatest
of
of all
Sumer.
Sumer,
He
light
could,
demon,
he could roll
and
that,
Agabane.
and what it is, that ghost gets a 25 against the roll. He would roll that, take 25 off. The person behind him that would roll the defensive dice against him. If he wins, he can caravan any corresponding desert tile. There's a ghost for every type of tile. There's 4 types of tiles that he would move to wherever he wanted, but his 2 would be over.
Except the mountain tiles. We don't have a ghost for that.
Yeah, you can't caravan to these. Okay, so because he has a 2, he knows he's going to get a whole other turn, but he's not going to lose his 2s by doing that. Where are you going?
26.
Now that's 2 Kish on that tile. So he's got to fight 2 Kish. He gets plus 20,
54.
67.
and now he lost. So he's going to be in retreat, and that's how combat works. Now his 2 is over. He doesn't get a Discover card, and he doesn't get any Elysium move because he didn't clear that tile.
So someone else rolls for.
Yeah, for the defense.
So usually go the person behind.
Yeah, actually, when we first started, and you can do this, anybody could roll.
Yeah.
There's actually a way
73.
to have 7th player in this game, where the 7th player is the Gala and all of Sumer rolling, getting their own Nisi move, and playing as Nana.
82.
It's a very, very exciting character. Okay, so his 1, he moved, he beat 1 kid, but did not beat the other. No Discover, no Nisi move.
Retreat. Get back, Jack.
I'm gonna go, I got a 2, Ange doesn't like that. I'm gonna go here, take this, because my turn's over, I gotta hovel 1 Kish. Which means as I camped right here at the end of the night, there was a Kish to 59. Kish minus 20, that's what we just added.
28.
So I beat that Kish, take this, tuck that away, that's my 2. See how that worked?
So you got that was a mountain. So you got. Stuck
Yeah,
by the
I knew I wasn't going to go anywhere. But I also knew that it wasn't going to be anything other than giving that Discover card.
Right.
The problem was the Discover card was an event. All Discover cards that have that red event on them, you just toss them up. They're all designed with that red event to be up. You just see event and throw it.
So what does that event do?
That event was a hovel 1 Kish. Instead of getting a good Discover card, it turns out when I camped that
You
there
were
was a
attacked.
yeah, I was attacked by Kish that were living in space in that 2-mile radius thing or whatever.
We're going too fast. Just
Yeah, if we're going too fast, I'll explain it all. So now at a 3, I know I'm not getting another turn, so I can just move those dice to you. I will go here. I could go here and get a neutral, get a Discover card guaranteed. Stop. That would be the end of my 3. I could go 1, 2, do that same thing. I could go 1, 2. I could go out here into open field. I'm trying to stay away from her because she knows that I'm the hardest person to get the card from. So usually Broadguard wants to start by going after Beaker. I actually do it the other way, but I'm gonna do it actually. I'm gonna go 97. What do I got? Oh,
Awful quick for it to come out.
Oh, neutral space and the thing. I'm gonna steal
Figure
it.
out Discovery.
Actually, I'm not going to steal it. I'm going to roll it because I want the Discover card. And I picked up Bliss, believe it or not. Okay, 12. I don't have 12. I'll take my Discover card for that. And I'm stopped because that's Mountain. That's it. That's my whole turn.
So what?
Yeah,
yeah,
what is
was-
that space?
This is one of the ziggurats. That's
Oh, okay.
Nippur's storm map.
Okay.
I could have rolled it, but remember what happens when I lose on a 51 or over. I'm retreated. If I'm retreated, I'm not getting a Discover card. You don't get a Discover card.
And
for
the
any
Discover
turn.
cards are the ones that have like the cash, the currency on them. Okay.
That's Nisia move.
Nisia move.
That's what I got for beating that Kish on here.
Okay.
Anytime you clear a tile, like he didn't get one for beating the 1 Kish, but if he
You
had
had to
beat
beat the whole
both,
tile.
yes,
Okay.
yep, exactly right.
Okay. And these are just secret area. You don't have to. You don't.
No, you keep, yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah. That's the yeah.
Okay. Can you try to roll on the board?
You can roll wherever you want. 0. Okay, well, the 6.5% chance of going there. It happens. It happens.
It's not how you start. It's how you finish.
Yeah, Android says it's not how you finish.
Can you occupy the same space without fighting?
Only on a
yeah.
neutral oasis or a city.
Okay.
That's it. Those are the only ones. 2. See, now whatever you're doing with yourself, you know you got another turn coming. So it helps.
So I can move 2 spaces.
Well, you move
one
one
at
at
a
a time.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly right.
Let me go here.
All right, 83 is going to be this. Desert nothing.
So if I move here, I can try and roll and take the map.
Well, yeah, but you don't have lapis.
Oh, that's right.
You're broke.
I am a broke boy. I'll
Yep.
get there.
Okay. 70. Amir field. Amir field is plus 10 for the defender of everybody.
Okay.
So if there was one
So
kish
you get a
there,
discovery card.
yeah, and you get a discovery card. What is it? Hovel 1 kish 1 Acadia. Okay, so now this is a good time to have that to explain it to you. The kish that you're going to fight, there's actually 2 separate battles on that. So you can get 2 Nisimu cards, but
Okay.
everybody's plus 10 as defender.
Okay.
So
I
you're
get an
going to
extra
roll
10
it.
I roll.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're going to roll it. You would normally add 20, and then he's going to roll it to see if he beats you or
Yeah.
not as the kish. But you're only going to add 10 because it's a mirror field. And then the Acadian is an even roll, so that's actually going to be a minus 10.
Okay. So I'm just gonna...
So you have a 46. And he got a 39. So you won the first of 2 battles. So you take that. And now the Acadian is going to be a
Just
minus.
flat,
Yeah,
a
but
minus.
minus 10. And Acadian would be an even roll anywhere else, but it's a minus 10.
So that's at
70, yeah. 11. So now you get the other. All right.
So then you.
Yeah.
Yep, and you're up again on the 2. The mechanics of it are the easy part to
Yeah.
learn. It's the strategy of what you're doing against everybody else. He might have He might have enough lapis to go roll that. Don't show Ann. She cheats. She'll look at your stuff.
That's,
We can see the wandering eyes on the camera.
that's right.
Right.
Is it the
But I don't trust other Ur
It
players.
was the stuff on the box.
John, you will learn not to
We
trust
can see
any
the
other
water.
Ur player. Trust me.
We could do the watering eyes and that was good.
It's
So it's the stuff on the bottom, right?
Yeah, right. Whatever the
And
sim.
I need how much to?
Well, it's random. You'll
Oh, it's
find
random,
out
so
when
I
you
would-
get there.
Oh, so I would roll the dice.
And if you
I
have it, you have it. If you
equal-
don't, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What if he doesn't have it? Just
You just stay there and that's it. There's no
I
there's no
chance it.
downside to going in the city.
Yeah.
And they just say for you, my friend, it's whatever. 6.
Yeah. So if I move, does moving through a mountain space
that'll stop you.
slow me down? So
Yeah,
I
but
go
you-
if I go 1, 2, 3, does I roll a 3? Or
Well,
does
keep
it
in mind
stop
you're
me?
west there.
You got
You
valleys.
can go 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then go.
Yeah, you can
Do
do
you have
all
to
that.
you have to end in that spot?
No,
Let's go.
nope.
So
Like he got a
I
3, he can
know-
go 1, 2. Just go right
Yeah,
there.
I was gonna say I know this. I'll just go 1. Then I'll
There
2,
you go. There you go.
and I'll roll
And he
that
still
back.
gets one more move.
No.
Oh,
Well, unless he has a rope and down.
Okay,
he
yeah,
doesn't.
gotcha.
Because he doesn't have any cover cards.
10.
You got 2 5s. A lot. 5's the most on the card. Ange didn't like this because it's neutral, even if she can get here on a bunch of.
I'm just gonna open your tile. Make this discovery.
Watch her. Watch her.
So what is the
The armor is the armor is like armor if you fight.
person to person or
Yes.
anything?
Well, actually, you could use it for anything. We just typically go for Kish.
Okay.
Do you have to reveal and destroy that card then? Do you lose the currency portion of it?
Yeah. So like if she fought me, would I reveal these 2 cards if I wanted to add to my roll? Then they go.
Oh, you
away?
mean how
Yes.
combat works?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the way combat works is that someone walks up to you. If I'm on this space and you move on that space and you say I'm attacking you,
Yeah.
you just roll the combat dice right away. And now I have to decide, I got a 26 against this person. Everybody's got different abilities, so in your mind, the number's going to be weird. I then add to this 26 with whatever I have down, and that's official.
Mhm.
The defender has to add first before rolling.
Okay.
So the defender has to look at their cards and go, I got to be 56, and decide what they want to do.
Okay.
There's also attrition, which is if you have nothing, and I roll a 98 and I've got 10 down, I say, well, I've got 108. You can't beat it if you've got nothing down.
Yeah.
So I get to keep my card if you can't beat it, and I get all your stuff.
Okay.
So that's what attrition is. And you'll probably see it here. She gets plus 20 against all characters.
Okay.
Nothing against Sumer, nothing against moving, but she's like an aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2. I'm going to go 1, 2.
Klein is moving away from everybody. There's water. He gets 30 on water and 20 on that kitchen. So he gets plus 50 to that
So
roll.
it's a 93.
Oh, 3.
Nisiumuk.
And Manx is
And
always
Discovery.
solid on water, like real solid. Of all the bonuses you can get,
Night
Manx
vision?
gets the most on something, but it's only on water.
He has a
Night vision.
It's
Night
one.
vision means that during camping he can see that. He takes one card out, looks at it himself, and puts it face down. We don't know what it is.
Okay.
He does. He can't get a discover for it anymore, but if it's a ziggurat, he can leave it last, and he's the only one that knows it's there. And West, which you are, would get all these, all diagonals. Night vision, a clear day, get them all.
I'll go 14.
He's gonna leave it there, so I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it drives Angela crazy. She doesn't like that. I let the adventure
40.
happen a lot more.
Nisiumuk and a discovery.
Klein rolls an ungodly amount of twos.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
So is it stop until you stop rolling double twos?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep,
Like you can open up this whole board if you just roll.
you could, and it's. I think we had 11 one time.
That's impressive.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody rolling 11 twos. So he just
Where
keeps
you going,
getting.
13 or 24?
24. Discovery card.
So he's just getting stopped by mountains here. What's happening?
Another one.
23.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But the mechanics of the game. That's a.
You just got to know the dice.
that's
No
the-
dice.
yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the best stuff. Huh?
78.
68.
Nisiumuk. And I'll take 13.
Oh.
He's going back towards the rail. Two-Kish Desert.
99.
2.
Beat that?
And 64.
83.
There you go.
Get
Retreat.
back, Jag.
So now he's going to
Back to the
retreat.
water.
Yeah.
Another
22.
It happens. It happens.
Discovery card.
That's the thing. There's a 6-card limit to both of these.
Okay, so you can have 6.
At the end of your, the way it officially works is at the end of your turn, you have to discard things.
Oh, finally.
And a 1.
There it is.
Give me 12.
He's just water 3. Can he beat 3-Kish? That's the
The lead on the first. 59.
76 by.
And a kish.
So you see what he's doing? He's retreating to more fights.
So now he can continue to fight there.
Yeah, because he's looking for the
Retreat.
bonus.
Get back.
You just can't retreat into the battle you just had.
Yeah, you can't retreat back because you loop.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah, an infinite loop.
99.
20.
So what was that auto defeat?
Nisiumuk.
Yeah.
Oh, because it was over 100.
Okay.
He got 50 and he rolled like a 72.
Oh, okay.
So she can't roll over
Yeah.
100. We just say delete because
Okay.
it's just.
And the deck is game is good, board's good, deck is good.
All right, 3. Okay, so here's my choices. Angie's coming over here. There's no doubt because she gets pot shotting, which we'll explain that in a minute. If I roll this, I rolled a 3. I could start moving and come back. I have some lapis. I could roll it and then move my 3, or I could roll to steal it right now. In which case, if I lose that roll, I'm gonna retreat, and I can only go here, and my turn's over. My 3 wouldn't be anywhere. So that's the strategic gambly thing. I got to figure out what I want to
So
do.
for me, if I flip him out, I can continue to move.
Yes.
You
yeah.
you flip him out, and that
Yep.
turn's done.
Like he kept getting
Yeah.
stopped. Yeah. You had to roll $1,000,000 just to do.
Yeah.
tile.
You did good.
Yeah, you would have rolled a 2 and just put a little.
Yeah.
But you get stopped by water too. We all
Okay.
do. And some people like Brodgar get stopped by everything.
So she's gonna be stuck there for a hot minute trying to.
Yeah, she's because she's surrounded herself by mountain, but she's getting discover cards. She's looking for caravans, which is the best discover card. And when you use a caravan, you can just go. You forfeit whatever you rolled, and
just
you
go
go to
wherever.
somewhere. Yeah, and Brodgar with caravans is scary
Mm-hmm.
because they can just go
Just
land.
fight everybody.
Yeah, just land on you. Bounce
Except for
around
any
the
of the mountains.
All right, I'm gonna take 96. Actually, I'm gonna roll it just in case I get lucky. And I didn't 20. Okay, so I'm gonna 96, and I'm gonna go away from the city. That's nothing. I'm gonna go back in the city and take the discover card for that tile. Oh, level 1 Kishwan Acadian. You're gonna have to fight this. I lose.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a Kishikadian in the pour just like sauce. Saw both of us. So I got an 86 on the Kish.
93.
Ah, you have to. All right, so now I'll retreat. Yeah, I'll retreat. I'm not. I'll retreat to here. This, yeah, we'll just put it down. And now, because you're on that tile, you're gonna fight.
22.
Zeros.
100.
That's 100.
Did he roll?
So you gotta retreat now.
Oh, damn!
100?
Wow!
Nice.
He's an all
Welcome,
hero.
Chad.
Wow! And that was my 3. So that was sort of. I didn't get shit out of that.
John can move now.
Hooray! I'll go.
120. Desert nothing.
Do I get a discover for that?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, you could if you went like this and ended your turn.
Move another tile.
Yeah, you roll
Is
2.
that beneficial or should I keep going?
I don't know. It depends. I mean, I do it sometimes because I'm Beaker and I want those. People do it.
I'll go 30.
Where are you
Or
going? 130?
130, I'm sorry.
130? A Muirfield, 1 Kish. So when you roll this, just add 10 instead of 91.
You got it. You got it in the bag.
He rolls he's rolling high, man.
Anything,
Hell.
anything
Zero
over
the first.
40.
Okay, so you get an easy move. Yep, for winning that fight.
About-
What is it? Oh, it's a curse.
Okay.
You just leave it on the board. Yeah, you're -5 to whatever your next thing is.
Okay.
And you get a discover card for your turn being over and you didn't retreat.
Okay. Then roll 2s.
Yeah, and then you re-roll on your turn.
There it
There's
is.
another 2.
All right, we'll go with 131.
131. Ooh, a Muirfield, 1 Kish again. There's not many Muirfields, you know. We've got 1, 2,
So you have to -5.
yeah, -5. So just you would have just added 10 instead. Now you just add 5.
Okay.
18. Ba-boom. 85.
So I retreat.
Yeah, you can only go 1 space. So now that's it. So you roll your 2s.
There it
Oh
is.
man,
There it
dude!
is.
It rolls 100 and a 91, but then it rolls 2 zeros so far. It happens, man. It's chaos in the morning.
2, 2. Yeah, 2.
Yeah. Yeah. See,
So
the
what was
choices
the
start
plus, what was the plus 10 from?
the Muirfield.
Okay. Oh, gotcha.
Because it would have been 20.
Gotcha.
But a Muirfield is 10 for the defender. The 10 for the defender is the same here, too.
Okay.
If she moved to you, she
There's
would be
a
plus
chance.
20, but you're on a Muirfield, so she would
There's
only
no-
get 10.
I'm gonna go here.
Yeah, 95?
Yeah. Get some-
95
some
is-
more money, maybe.
You could attack me, dude. I'm right there.
We find out how combat works.
70.
So you have a 90.
I have a 90.
You have 90. He got an 87.
So you win.
You win. So you
So
got
I
an
get
easy
this.
move. Yeah, and unless you have a rope and hook, that would be the end of that, too. Okay, so now you get a discover card.
Let's fight.
Level 1 Kish.
That was fine.
Yeah, so it's just one more.
That's a 4.
So 24.
20. Okay, I forget about that.
92.
Yeah,
We always make the. You always have to do your own math
Retreat.
because
Get
the
back,
defender
Jack.
really shouldn't.
So I add 20 because of.
It's Kish.
Kish. So Kish get 20, so you just add it to your roll so the defender doesn't have to
Oh, okay.
do the math.
Yeah, that's really all I'm doing.
And then we're just throwing this card around.
Okay, so that was the end of your 2.
You have to re-roll your 2.
Another 2.
Shoot.
Alright, we got 2 guys here.
I remember the store.
See, you'll notice that once you figure out how turns work, the mechanics are pretty simple. It's then the choices.
I think it's figuring. So Kish is just like something you got to battle. What's the other one?
Acadian.
Acadian. Are they
Yeah.
stronger?
Yeah, they're just an even roll. Like this is going to be an even roll.
Okay.
It's actually 2 battles. Like normally for you, if this was like 3 Kish, you only get an Elysium for clearing it.
And the
This is 2
Acadians
battles.
only come up on the Discover cards.
Yeah, the Acadians aren't on any tiles unless
Okay.
they come up on the thing.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not a bad move actually.
The battle ensues.
Yeah.
You're on it.
What do you roll? A 2?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not. No, he rolls
Oh,
first.
sorry. That's a 1.
So
So
21.
21.
76.
All right.
Bodied it, and I'm going back here.
Okay, and you're on a 2.
Retreat. Get back.
He must have pulled. He must have pulled last.
Another 2.
He must. You want me to move you?
Yep.
77. Oh, where do you want to go?
We have competition dice.
Same thing.
Same thing.
You'll notice when it's not near you, you just tell other people to move it.
So 53.
Oh man, dude!
Ouch.
Ouch!
We're trying.
You could have attacked me 4.
If I
4.
attack you, then how am I going to learn the game?
Yeah, true enough.
You gotta learn. You gotta learn combat.
She'll do that for me.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna go here.
Get on the mountains.
And just looking for water 2 fish.
Oh,
That's
terrible.
elite because I rolled an 84.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had 20 would have been 104.
88.
2.
Awesome. You are the man.
That's a good, John. You roll low.
You can win.
So I can do things.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 4.
So she rolled a 4 but got stopped in water. She's got no boat, which would help her in the discovery.
He's a 1 and done. Look at him.
Oh,
One and
thank
done.
God.
Look, the rest of us.
I know, right?
Yeah. Water 2 Kish.
Just surround yourself with all that.
64.
70.
Wow.
Manx getting retreated on
Manx
water.
is surrounded by fish on
Shameful.
water.
Shameful.
I got a 2. I'm actually on it now because it's a 2, and she went that way, and you're not attacking me. I'm actually gonna get some cards here. I'm gonna attack that. So that's a delete on that Kish. So I take this.
You get one, so now I got
Curse. Minus 10 on the Acadian. 18.
50.
All right, so that's gone. That's how it
Retreat.
looks.
Get back, Jack.
Reroll this 2. Get another 2. I'll do it again.
I'm
Yeah, I got the ability to steal this map, so I want to kind of get it. What do I got? 46.
straight.
96.
Klein.
Doesn't feel good, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Feels
Feels bad,
bad.
man.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad,
Feels
man. Feels bad. 3. I'll do it again. It's my last chance here. 42?
99.
80.
Well, that was a whole lot of
Retreat.
wasted 2s, man. I didn't
I
get
think I
anywhere.
took 4 defeats my last turn.
Man.
3. 27 plus. It's plus 10. Right?
Yup, 37. Yeah, because it would be 20, but it's a mere. 21.
Oh.
So you win.
So that goes away.
There's a lock.
Yeah, that goes away. You take the Nisium Oak. What'd you roll?
He rolled 3.
3. Okay, so you got 2 more moves.
We'll go 30, 132.
132 is gonna be Desert Nothing.
Okay, and then we'll do 140.
140. Muirfield, 1 fish. What is going on with that?
72.
74.
Oh!
All right, so you stay there. It's like, oh, you're gonna lose a lot.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. Don't get too emotionally invested. It happens a lot.
Yeah, just ask Manx.
You're doing it. 39. 6.
Oh, you beat
You
it.
did it, dude. So take your Nisium Oak for that.
Get this.
You can roll.
Yeah, and then you can resolve Nippur if you want.
That was-
And if you got a rope and hook, you could keep going.
9.
9. I got
I have
9.
more than 9.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have to cat man.
Yeah, you cash
Yep.
in whatever closest to 9.
Okay.
That's
There's change, right?
No, there isn't. No,
No.
no. We actually wrote that in the rules, kind of obvious.
Yeah.
We just thought we'll add that line to it.
What do I give it to?
You just put them up over there,
Okay.
the discard pile, and then he'll give you the map.
Perfect. There you go.
Thank you.
That
All right,
was-
so you
that
have
is
one
storm,
of
right?
4.
Yes.
That's storm map.
2. I'm gonna open this.
Not Nana.
Take this. I have an ambush. You guys want to read that?
So she's on a 2, but this isn't. This is just resolving the end of her.
Roll a number.
Two.
Roll to see the number of kids you are ambushed by.
Yeah, she got. So she camped on this mountain. And,
So I rolled another 2, so I have to fight 2 kish.
yeah,
Okay.
and then she's gonna have a turn. no matter what
24.
happens to her.
You should use the percentile dice for that.
Thanks for that.
That battle 100 Kish.
Get rid of that mountain.
4. Go here.
Hmm.
The other side.
Doesn't have a rope and hook. Huh? 1 kish.
83.
36.
2, 3. I'm gonna take the long way around. And then
No.
4.
Yeah. Yeah. She's trying to come, getting
No.
overzealous.
And then I'll take this.
Hmm.
Would I have gotten a discovery for not retreating, or do I forego that? 'cause I got
You didn't discover anything.
Okay, right.
Yeah, you
So
were
you
just going
went
back and
right.
forth.
Yeah,
there,
yeah, You only get that if
I would've
you,
got
if
a
you flip over.
discovery
If you flip over a
No.
new tile.
I would've
Without
told you.
being
Could you put me on those?
Because you got
Kish
one,
next to
and
that?
then you went here. No, you rolled a 4 or something. 3.
89?
When you flip
37.
this, you got retreated, and that's no discovery.
That's a really.
The mechanics are easy, and once you get it down, then
these
the
two mo-
thinking's.
Yeah, it's just remembering which enemies I have to add what to each
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
And I'll
Once you
take
get that down,
4.
then they're both thinking. Like everybody here that plays a lot, we're thinking about
Yeah.
what we're doing.
Yeah.
You guys are just resolving turns.
I'm going diagonally.
Where are you going, Klein?
4.
He's going to the rail.
Rail. Does nothing.
Discovery card?
He beat those 2 kish.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
About time.
3.
3. Give me 3.
3 is going to be whatever that is.
Does it nothing.
A lot of neutral stuff.
11.
Coming out. A lot of neutrality coming out of this bag. Look at that. I'm assuming you're making.
I'm gonna move back and take Discovery card.
Give me 2, man. Nice. I'll go here, and I'm actually going to roll it. See, now there's no downside to trying to sell it. Because I'm not getting a discover, and I don't have a rope and hook, so I'm not moving off that.
Those are multiple copies of each map, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
if this is a target on my back.
No,
or-
no. When
No,
you get
this
in a
does.
fight, yeah, that does.
This card.
When you get in a fight, Nisia move discover and your player card are lost in that combat, maps never are.
Okay.
You'll
So
see
I
a lot
wouldn't-
of
so I
players.
wouldn't be able to move diagonally.
No,
No, you will.
Okay.
you're always going to move down.
You still keep your abilities. You
Okay.
just lose your card.
Okay.
The card's a placeholder to see who's got what, so they can get the others.
Yeah.
63. So I rolled that, and I got caught stealing it. So I retreat out of town. And I go there. And you can't
Retreat.
discover
Get
anything
back,
on retreat.
Jack.
obviously. And I did that because I have a 2. Now I have a 3. Ooh. I'm going to go here. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can scrape up something else. Man, dude. I'm getting screwed here. Klein, 70. Getting screwed.
81.
Dude, what is with you, bro? Fuck, I'm not getting like shit. It all turns. It's chaos in the math, man. Chaos in the math.
I'll go down here.
Really? Okay. You gotta roll
He's feeling those high rolls he's been.
82.
72.
72.
51. And now you got 3 more. It's risky to start your turn
Yeah.
by
Combat,
you
yeah.
see where it's going.
Yeah.
Like it's a balls to the wall move.
I'm gonna go 39.
139 is standing stone. Standing stone allows you to move between any standing stones on the thing. So if there was another one, he could have said 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
2 words. But there, I don't think there's any out, right?
There's not.
No. Okay.
So if I end my turn here,
Well, you got to move 1 more. So you got.
so if I just move back here, I can discover that?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. You got to discover. 100%.
Uh,
Same thing he did over there.
Oh, I haven't been. Clear day?
Clear day just means, where did you hear?
Right there, yeah.
Okay. So that just means that when you went to camp, you're on a high spot and you saw other tiles.
Okay.
So it just randomly comes out and gets put there. Look at all the Amirfield. There's only 11 of them. You 1, 2, 3, 4. You pulled half. Yeah, it's very, very random. That's why you hear us emotionally when certain tiles come
Right.
out, certain tile sets, because we go on 110. 110 is standing stuff.
Neat.
What did you roll? A 3?
A 3.
He's not going to, but 2, 3. But
Yeah.
he's not going to.
That's not my character. I don't do that.
123?
I play them all like Parker.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Pretty much.
112?
Depends on my mood that day.
Mountain 1 Kish.
Oof.
You'll notice that other
30.
people move your stuff. Like
Yeah.
if you're in that corner,
Yeah.
you just tell him. to
Roll
move,
low
you
jump.
know. What'd you roll? 30? 82?
Okay, I'll just
Or-
go back to it.
You can go here or here. Okay.
Retreat.
Just
Get
there.
back, Jack.
Hey, board's good.
3. This one.
I know exactly where you're going.
Do you?
Yeah, right there. Got a boat?
No, I don't. No.
Never fails.
Yeah, is haunted, by the way. This building is haunted too. Yeah, it's 100% chance if you move on mountain or water and you can't move through it, you get a discover card.
Really hard that did.
Yes.
Give me
I
2.
don't know how the fuck that works. Always happens. Water 2 Kish.
16.
33. That was my end.
And that's a delete. Nisiamuk. And I'll take 1.
Klein is circling the drain over there
And
against
I
the
got
rail.
-5.
3
Kish.
Kish.
Oof.
First one -5.
So it's 95.
95.
Oh, what an 8 roll.
Huge.
Beast mode.
Huge.
Troll in here?
Silverback.
And you're just being quiet?
Me.
Oh, man. 95 to 95.
So Defender wins.
Yeah,
Yes.
Defender was on tie. Yeah.
And 9.
Amirfield 3 Kish.
Oof.
It's going to be a lot of rolling here. He's going to lose one of them. He's going to retreat that way.
I'm gonna
Phew, 13.
94.
Put me on those Kish on
Yeah, a lot
Desert.
of rolling
74.
27.
Delete. And 83.
Ooh, 17.
Nisiamuk.
here. We made a drinking game out of this.
Did you?
Yeah. The rules
Well,
are
look.
posted online. It's actually pretty cool. It was fun.
You say look, somebody's going to look.
Say nothing. 1. Put me on those Kish on the Murphy. 32.
86.
Desert.
Which one?
This one. Sorry.
All right. Where am I? I don't have the map. I got to get out of here before Anna gets here. Come on, bro. Yes, nice. Storm. And I will actually... Ooh, I have a rope and hook, but I can use it as a vanish at some point later in the game. Do I use it to move one space?
So how did you get the storm?
Oh, because I stole it.
Okay.
I rolled
I got you.
I rolled
I
the
got you.
615. I'm actually going to. This is crazy talk. Watch this. I'm going to use that rope and hook. I'm going to flip this. That's Nana.
Okay.
That is who you're going to fight at the end of the game when you have 4 pieces.
Okay.
Or one of us have all 5 player cards. When you get the 5th player card, you automatically go right there.
Okay.
You don't have to,
You don't have to roll or
and you
whatever.
have to fight it. Yeah.
So how do you get the 5th character card? Is
You just fight people.
I
Yeah,
got
So,
you.
so the second you
I
beat
would
them-
have to go around and fight
Gotcha.
each one of you. Someone.
Yeah. But as the cards start, like if she beats both of you and has 3, him and I are thinking about
Going
and
after
taking
her.
those 3. Yeah,
And your
it's,
cards could really like nerf her. And,
Yep,
yeah.
it cascades down. It's that's where all the strategic thinking
So
goes
these
in.
make a turn. Okay, that makes sense. These
Yep.
make a turn.
Yeah. Okay, so now that was the end of my 2. So I'm going to take my Discover card for
Event.
revealing Nana. It's not an event. So basically, I traded that rope and hook for this.
Negative.
Now I'm going to re-roll this. I got a 2, 1, 2.
You're hammering the twos, dude.
See ya, Edge. See ya.
Come on, Clyde.
No, I got a lot of rolling. What's going to happen here one way or the other? That's a delete. Take this. Take this. Night vision. I get 1. Take this. Put this here. Reroll this 2. 3. 1, 2. What is it? Tukish. Desert. Climb. First one is 39.
69.
Nice.
Oh, but neutral oasis. man.
Even better.
Nice.
Neutral oasis, kid.
Come
It's all right. I'm down with that.
You don't get a discover for that, right?
No, I lost. Yeah, I had a 3, and that was my first. Actually, 1, 2. Yeah, it was my second.
3. So 1.
142. Do 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 do. Water.
Stops me.
That's it.
Unless you have a boat.
I don't know.
You
Well,
might
that's
want to
it.
look at that. There
Yeah, you
might
gotta
be
look at
a
this, see
event.
if it's an event. It'll say Big Red on it. I think he theft. I think he just pulled a theft.
Nice try.
It's always the card all new people have to read. It's sort of complicated.
This
It's
guy's
a
like
caravan that you only
Rain
move
Man.
5 spaces and you
Okay.
get an easy move. Theft is a complicated card. It's a good card though, if it's a theft item. 124? 124 is going to be Mountain.
I am stuck. I am stuck.
Right, discover.
Yep.
Clear day.
Clear day. Oh, that's a
Oh.
lot.
That's a lot.
This.
6.
Wow. All right, I'm going to start here. As the gala, I always just say where I'm starting because
Yeah.
some galas pull the dial out and go, oh, I
Yeah.
want to put it there. And it's like cheating. So I'm going to go 111 is Desert Nothing. West, they slams a lot of stuff down. Water Nothing. 134 is going to be 1 Kish. 135 is going to be Mountain Nothing. A lot of
That would be
neutrality.
nice,
Yeah.
right?
A lot of neutrality. 125 is going to be
I
Desert
think
Thing.
never happened like all the maps come out in one clear day.
2 Kish. All right, board's
But it
good.
could.
Yeah.
It's possible.
Well, it's randomly a lot of things can happen. Yeah.
3. Well, kid, I gotta do it to you.
Who's doing what? What are you doing?
Here it comes.
Caravanning to West Day.
Please don't
Thank
discover.
God I left myself there.
Oh, 30.
I see. So she
31.
couldn't have come in because you're in
Now, here's how combat works 31, she's got a natural 20. 31, she's going to add all the armor that she has, which is a 43, 48. So now you,
I choose whether I
Yeah.
want to use.
but you got to do it
this or
first before you
before.
roll. Yep.
So I'm facing a what? A 40.
48, yep.
All
73. All right. Now you get all her Discover
Alright, I'm
cards.
gonna go to that cash there.
She might have had some good. She's
Retreat.
going to
Get
detect
back, Jack.
35. You have to roll 35.
He's looking at all his new treasure.
Okay, now put me on
No, she goes here.
100.
Oh! Well, it's 120.
Oh yeah, 100.
Yeah, 120.
So can you beat that?
Yeah, can you beat 120? Like, basically, do you have 20 armor there? Because if you don't, you can't win. Or a vanish, remember. You could vanish. I gotta tell him it's not.
Alright.
Oh, there you go. Now, everybody pay attention here. He's got to move on his vanish 1 space. She's gonna get a pot shot on that, which is on her card, which, you know.
Could I vanish to this Kish
You could.
and fight the Kish?
Yep, 100%. So you would go here.
Pot shot.
She calls pot shot before that happens, and basically what pot shot is you moved into an adjacent space around Broadguard. So you have to roll the combat dice, and 50 and above, she gets a chance to take any of those down cards.